Hello YouTube, this is Haunting Studios, and I am coming at you with a very late Christmas animatronic review. Boy oh boy, I bet this video does not perform well, but that's okay. I'm making a video again, so let's get right into it. I'm about to pack this guy down, so that's the primary reason I'm filming him, but let's get right into it, because I have not done a video about this guy, and I want to make a lot more videos this year, as I said, so we're going to see a lot more of these type of prop reviews. So alrighty, so where do I start with this thing? So this thing came out in 2024. It was a blacklight special item, and the hype for this and the other Nutcracker variant, I'll put it on the screen when post-process, but this guy and the other Nutcracker variant that they had were extremely popular pieces with people in the Facebook groups. I remember seeing everyone post about them. People wanted, like, repainting them and such. And they were kind of hard to come by until Black Friday, because stores were kind of being not so nice about selling them. Like, they'd be like, no, you can't buy that till Black Friday. It's a Black Friday special item, when you could literally see it right there on the shelf. But I guess it really depended on what store you went to if you got this thing early. But I waited. I believe I got mine online. I don't think I went in store. I think I just ordered it online on Black Friday. I paid. They were both $100, I believe. $100 for these Nutcrackers, which is a very good deal in theory, because you're getting a 6-foot, fully blow molded piece. Got animation. Looks nice. It's outdoor rated, so you can put this thing outside theoretically, but we'll get into that. But moving on, let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, so I got this thing. It was like 2020. Yeah, it was. Now, I will say about this thing, it does not have like the best quality. I don't know if you can see right off the bat. There is a lot of paint scuffs. Let's see if my camera will focus. Yeah, you can see that right there. There's a big paint scuff here on his nose. It gets worse as you store him, because that's another thing I'll get into. His repacking is not very fun. Look, you can see that right there. It's scuffing on the back of one of these arms. I don't know if it's this one or if it's another Nutcracker. They have like really bad. Because I have 2 of these. I just didn't put the other one out this year. I usually put them by my front door, but I did not this year. This year I just put one by the Christmas tree. I didn't get around to getting the other one set up. But moving on, this piece actually later on in the season, I don't know if they overstocked so many of them. I don't know if it just was a hype thing and it didn't get popular. I don't know if I'm just in the wrong about everyone being hyped about it and no one was hyped about it. But he went down to $50. You could buy one of these for $50. That's how I ended up with the second one. And I was like, okay, I'll take that up, $50. So I got 2 of them. Now, their boxes are kind of sizable. They're more so like long, but if you stack them, you can stack both of them on top of each other, and it is kind of sizable. So just keep that in mind if you have the opportunity to get one of these things. It's been 2 years since it released, so I've been very bad about getting reviews done on my props. That's something I want to get done. I want to start reviewing more of my props in my collection that I've been getting. I typically should be doing it whenever I first unbox them, but I've been not the best with that, but hopefully in this coming year, I'm going to be able to improve on that. But we'll just keep on looking at this guy. I'm sure you guys have seen him 1,000 times, but he's got this nice base here. It's got actual sand inside of it, so that's nice in a way. But also, sometimes we can crack open and make a huge mess in the box. More paint scuffs, as you can see on this white one. This makes me really mad. It was not this bad last year. I think partly it was this, because due to storage. If you want this guy's paint to last, possibly repaint him or wrap him in storage, or just don't pack him down. That's my best advice to you, because his paint's gonna get scuffed up in storage. But he has like 8 songs. He just moves his eyes. He also has lights only, which is what he's on right now. I will go through all of his songs, or at least try to. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I think that takes forever. So we might only do actually, we're probably only gonna do like 2 or 3. I'm sorry, I lied. But who knows? If you guys want, leave a comment in the comments if you want me to do a full video. I will set one of these back up and go through all of his songs if you guys really want that. I just don't want to wait. I don't want you guys to have to be sitting here for I think it goes on for 18 minutes, all the songs, and I don't want you guys to have to sit through that if you don't want to. So, and plus, I think someone else has already uploaded that. So, anyways, moving on. I don't know what else there is to really say about this guy. He's a very nice piece. I like him better than the other one that they released. This one's not so much a nutcracker. They don't call him, they do call him a nutcracker, but they more so call him a candy soldier because he's got the peppermints and stuff. But I think that he's very decent, especially for $100 what I paid. And if you got him for 50, which I got for my other one, I only paid $150 for my 2. I think that's a really good deal. Alrighty, moving on. Let's just go ahead and get this guy started and get through some of the songs. Let's see. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. A lot of these things have, since they're Black Friday items, so that means that they are mass produced under that idea. So they have some quality things that aren't so good, one of which might be the paint. That might have to do with it, but I think this especially has to do with it. His power cord is very finicky. I'm not going to mess it up because I'm going to have to fiddle with it for 5 minutes to try and get to work. A lot of people thought theirs didn't work, and I thought mine wasn't working when I packed it out this year. But the power cord is just so finicky. I don't know if it's loose in there or something. You have to wiggle it around and it hits the right connection, and then it turns on. So that's very weird, and also I wouldn't trust these things outside. That's why I said theoretically you could put it outside, because in the wind, and especially when it's brittle, this thing's all plastic. When the brittle cold, I think this might snap, genuinely. Unless you have them underneath a covered porch, like how I did. I don't think he'd be okay. So I don't think you have a use for those stakes really. But I mean, I think people have used these things outside, so I may be completely wrong about that. But that's just my thinking, my stance on it. But Okay. And with that, as you can see, perfect demonstration, he has just, yeah. That's what I mean by that finicky power cord. I touched the power cord and he just completely shut off. So, as you can see, that's why I didn't do all the songs, because he would totally just like keep going. He goes on for like 18 minutes. It's like horrible. But anyways, I'm sure someone else has done a video about that if you really care about that. But moving on, I'm going to go ahead and get this guy in the box. So I don't think there's really anything else I want to have to say about this guy. I would love to see this mech used on another prop, because but definitely not constant motion. I think this guy should have definitely had a sensor. I think him being constant motion is kind of stupid, because he's just going to wear himself out. But anyways, I think that is it. Make sure to comment what you think about this prop. If there's anything else you want to see on this prop, let me know. I will dig him back out. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. A lot is coming in 2026, especially at Trans World. Wink, wink. I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, this has been Haunting Studios. You guys keep on, and happy haunting.